Ah, alright. Mod update.
Downloads.
Okay.
Which is like, I'm like, is that right? That's a big number.
Someone added an
And you know,
O.
the PS4 stuff is coming. Still a lot of work to do there with Sony.
Whoa. This is honestly the last Fallout 4 news update I ever expected to make. But I am sad to report, as you can tell by the title, ladies and gentlemen, that Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition mod support on the PlayStation 4 has been canceled, sadly. And this came through a Twitter post by Bethesda Softworks on Bethesda.net, posting that Sony had declined the process Bethesda had implemented to have mod support on the PlayStation 4. I want to start off before anything saying that if you have your anger towards Bethesda, that's sadly a bad place to point it, because this is all Sony, and I have been saying this for multiple months, and people have said, you're just a Bethesda fanboy. But now Bethesda has come out and said, this is Sony. We have a process. We showed them a process. We could have mods on PS4. They don't like said process. Why they have made this exact decision, I am not 100% sure. But Bethesda, yes, did make a false promise to an extent. They showed that they can get mods on consoles with Xbox One, and they work perfectly fine now. And they've shown Sony, apparently, that there is a process, but Sony doesn't like said process. Can we really blame Bethesda at this point? I'm sure someone out there will argue me somehow, but for me personally, no. I don't think it's their fault. And I'm sure someone out there will chalk this up as me hating PlayStation, even though that's my most used console. I love my PlayStation 4. I use my Vita. I'm probably one of like 5 owners who absolutely is passionate about their Vita. And although I do support Microsoft a lot, I barely use my Xbox One. This is me just critiquing the situation as it is in front of me. Plus, this goes against pretty much everything that Sony stands for, apparently.
Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Especially that for the players hashtag. This is anything but for the players. We all know people want mods on consoles. Bethesda is ready to change gaming, put it in a new direction, and this could change so many other games if Sony lets Bethesda put modding support on Fallout 4, but they're not letting it happen. And with this came Microsoft throwing shade Sony's way, which they've been doing since the PS Pro reveal, which has been quite interesting. Usually it's the exact opposite way around, where you see Sony really throwing some shade towards Microsoft and saying, hey, we're the superior console. But now Microsoft's catching some slip-ups on Sony's end and trying to take advantage and really creating a more competitive market. We used to be all good friends here. It seems like that is all done with now, and people are really going at each other's throats. What's important to note is that the end of the Bethesda.net post said that if and when there is an update, they'll let us know, meaning that it seems Bethesda is willing to continue trying to put mod support on Fallout 4 and on Skyrim the Special Edition. It just doesn't seem to be in the immediate future. Perhaps this is something that will come next year. I can at least hope so, maybe, because I can almost guarantee that it's not coming this year if they've already canceled it for the Skyrim Special Edition, which is one thing I also wanted to talk about. Yes, it's really sad about Fallout 4, but Skyrim the Special Edition, this kind of throws a monkey wrench in Bethesda's marketing plans, because at least for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One owners, Skyrim the Special Edition was really appealing in the sense that we were going to get mod support, not just this standard remaster, but a new experience on top of that. Now you have the PC community who is getting a free upgrade for Skyrim the Special Edition. You have PlayStation 4, where people are just going to go back and play vanilla Skyrim, except it's going to be up-resed. And you really have Xbox One, which is the ultimate version, it seems, which is going to be getting the up-res as well as the mod support when it comes to consoles, meaning that there's really only one appealing version of Skyrim. So not only is this bad for Fallout 4, but this is bad for sales for Skyrim the Special Edition. Now for me personally, I was picking it up either way. I miss Skyrim a lot, and that's why I'm going back to it, but I know a lot of gamers out there have not been able to experience the Skyrim mod support before, and they wanted to get into that, and now a big portion of that community has been cut off. What's kind of sad though is that it has taken this move here for people to start realizing that Sony has made a lot of anti-consumer moves, and this is once again coming from someone who frequently uses PlayStation consoles since they were a child. So no, this is not coming out of hate or Microsoft support or fanboyness. This is just coming out of purely what I see, because I woke up with so many tweets on my timeline saying that Matty and Lone were correct in the podcast. We've been saying for a while now that Microsoft is very much pro creator, pro gamer, and they've been showing that for a while since their slip off and have learned from their mistakes. Where Sony, on the other hand, does try to portray themselves that way, does do it for the most part, but we've seen on multiple occasions now, especially with this being the most recent example, that they really don't have for the players in mind. Nonetheless, I don't want to get carried away in this video. I wanted to deliver the news and let everyone know, sadly, what the current situation is. Hopefully, things will change. Time shall tell. Other than that, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video somehow today and maybe got a good laugh out of it. At some point, I tried to maybe lighten the mood a little for you guys out there who were sad about the PS4 mod situation. But nonetheless, let me know what you're thinking about this, Skyrim Special Edition, all that stuff in the comments down below. As always, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links are in the description down below. Check out TriggerMom.com, the place by Bethesda fans for Bethesda fans. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.